I need to know what the beach is like. I need to know what color their sand is. For instance, the sand on uh, on Talisi Island in the High Tide Club, that's a barrier island. It's gray. It's the Atlantic. But the sands on the Gulf beaches, where the newcomer is set, and where last summer's book, Hello Summer, was set, those are white and sandy. I need to know what it smells like. I need to know what grows there. So, oleanders or live oaks. I need to know what the people are like. Where are they from? Are they natives? Are they snowbirds like you run into in the newcomer? So I usually try to put myself in that place physically, the place that the setting is inspired by. I like to hang out. I like to sort of embed myself, if you will, in that place. Um,
Do you
so
ever
when
write
I
on the
was
beach?
not so much because the sun is so hard. I'll leave the doors open. I try to get as close to the beach as I can get. Right now I'm at our beach house on Tybee Island, Georgia. And so I love to write on the porch with the French doors open, and I can hear the sand, I can hear birds calling. And my favorite thing is to go out and sit and sip a glass of wine at sunset. And that happens, of course, a lot in the newcomer, because Gulf sunsets are just so technicolor and amazing. When I'm here at on Tybee Island, we have gorgeous sunrises in the east. So, like this morning, I got up and I go down and just sort of put my toes in the sand and dig my toes in and kind of inhale and hope that inspires me. So the sunrise, that big ball of fire rising up out of the ocean, that to me is inspiring, and I think it it's sort of symbolic in the stories too. It's different with every book. With the Fixer Upper, I went looking for a fading textile town, and I found Griffin, Georgia, which is about an hour south of Atlanta. Griffin had more than one textile mill that was basically closed down, as tech mills have closed down all over the South, especially, but and the United States. And the thing that captured me about Griffin was that the mill whistle still blew. And that kind of put me in that world. And so I have a friend who lives in Griffin, and she toured me around. And and then I started to work, and I create the universe in my head. Guthrie is a fictional town inspired by a real one, but Guthrie certainly is its own place. And then the people start showing up, and I have an idea for a plot. I write a synopsis, which is a selling vehicle for my novels. And then but the characters sort of take me where they want to go. And Dempsey I knew had been involved in a scandal, and her father sends her to this town that she's never been to. I like a fish out of water story, and that's certainly the case with Guthrie and Dempsey. And then with the Weekenders, I knew that this was a island resort, family owned. There were some real estate shenanigans, and for that one, I went to oh gosh, I can't even think of the name of that. There's a real island off the coast of North Carolina, not Figure Eight, but the other one I can't even think. Oh, Bald Head Island, Bald Head Island. So a friend and I had another friend who owned a house on Bald Head. So we went to do research. And you know what happens when you go to the places that you set a book or that are inspired by a real place? Things happen, and that's why I like to put myself in that world. So while I was there, um, I was in a shop, and on Bald Head you get around by golf carts, and that when as soon as I saw that, I thought, okay, that's what happens in the book. And I was in a shop, and they said, well, tonight is the full moon party, and or actually tomorrow night is, and we were going to leave, but I said to my friend, you know what, I think we maybe should stay for the full moon party, because that sounds like something I could use in the novel. And of course, it has a lot to do with the novel, and it actually ended up having to do with the structure of the novel. So there are 3 full moons in over the course of the plot of The Weekenders. And so, and I never would have encountered that if I hadn't put myself in the world of the story.